Well, good morning. I got a little carried away last night. I had a blast though, but coffee and tea is definitely needed. I'm really into this tea. I'm gonna have to get some for home because it's delicious, and adding milk to it is my new favorite thing. But oh gosh, what even did I do last night? Oh, this isn't even caffeinated. Oh well, we don't need more caffeine. Okay, so we went to dinner at Skagway last night, and I'll put some pictures in here of what we got and everything, but it was very good. I'm impressed by the quality of the food. It's still very different from the kind of food you're gonna get on Virgin, but it's like this is typical cruise line food, but I think it's quality-wise better than what I've had on regular cruise lines, mainly Carnival. Like the level or the quality of food you get on Carnival is much different than what you get on here. I think we'll get into that in another video. But so we had dinner at Skagway last night. We had a little bit of an issue when we got there. Our first night when we went, we got there around 6 o'clock, and they told us to make reservations for the sea days because it fills up fast when it's a sea day. So we were like, okay, let's do 7. And we'll, if it's earlier on non-sea days, then we'll come earlier. And we get there, and this was happening before I got there, so I'm hearing all of this secondhand. But they get there and try to check in, and it's the same girl that told us to make a reservation. And she goes, "Do you have a reservation?" My cruise friends are like, "You told us to make a reservation. We have one for 7." And she was like, "Well, you need to go stand over there because we don't have room for you right now." Then why did you make a reservation for us yesterday? We watched you do it. They did have a table for us. It was fine, but it was very weird how that happened. So the people I was with were in a bad mood because of that. And I was like, that's not that big of a deal, because I was kind of wanting to go try one of the specialty restaurants anyways. So I was like, it's not a big deal if this doesn't work out. But it was formal night, so we were like, all dressed up for the dining room. Anyways, we did that, and then while we were eating, one of the ladies I was with she got her salad as her appetizer, and she found a hair in it, and we missed all of this happening. Like, we were all talking, we talk way too much and missed this. And so the manager comes over, and he was very apologetic, and we came into the conversation late. He was like, "Does everyone want lamb? I'm gonna bring you lamb special." It wasn't on the menu, it wasn't on the menu that I saw, and I've never had lamb before, so I'm like, sure, why are we getting lamb? I thought they were just being nice because we were a fun table. And then we heard the story of what actually happened, so it was very good. I was impressed for having it for the first time. I'm sure having it not on a cruise ship is even better. But so yeah, we did that. I had for dinner, and I forgot to take pictures of everything because I was so hungry. I just was like, give me the food. So for my appetizer, I had the gnocchi. It was okay. It wasn't the best gnocchi I've had. Again, things are like slightly under-seasoned for me, but like I can add salt and pepper. That's not that big of a deal. So we had the gnocchi, and then for my main, I had the beef tenderloin. It was very good, very small portion. And then for dessert, I had the Princess Love Boat Dream, and that was very good too. So I would give it, out of 5 stars, I would give it like a 3.9, just because of some of the issues, just for yesterday. So we'll see. Today I'm debating going to a specialty restaurant. I may go to the dining room. We're gonna figure out what we're doing today, because I've decided the weather's nice enough to get off the ship. So I'm gonna get off for a little bit and take you guys around the port area of San Francisco, unless I get a wild hair and decide to walk farther, but we'll see how I'm feeling once we get out there. And I've got some stuff. I need to stop at CVS and grab some stuff that I forgot to bring. So I'm going to eat my breakfast. Oh, after dinner. That's where things went wrong. Not in a bad way, just with me. So after dinner, I was gonna go down to the piazza and watch the live band, and it was ABBA night, so I caught the last part of ABBA night because we ate dinner so late, so that was fun. ABBA is one of my favorite bands, so I was very excited about that. So far, the music on this cruise has been all my kind of music. I listen to like anything from the 60s to the mid 90s, and it's been fantastic. So I did that, and then went and caught the last part of karaoke, which was really fun. And then they do have a club, which is just in the Vista Lounge. they've got a DJ playing and people dancing. There was about 10 or 15 of us in there, but I had the time of my life. I had probably one too many cosmopolitans last night, and yeah, I danced my little heart out by myself. But honestly, you know, one of the things about the club nights on Virgin is the theme is different every time. I do wish that it was just like a regular DJ playing like all of the regular DJ like club night type of music. Like, I mean, he was playing ABBA, he was playing Prince. I requested Prince, and he was like, just for you, because you're the one out there dancing. He was playing so many, like banger after banger from the 80s and 90s, and I was, and some a little bit earlier, but most of us were like, it was definitely the younger crowd of the ship. I was the youngest one in there, but it was definitely the younger people, meaning like 50s, late 40s, early 50s kind of people in there. But yeah, it was really fun, and I think I got back, we shut it down, I got back at like 1, I think, 12:30. So tonight is gonna be a night in. I don't think there's a lot going on today since it's an overnight in San Francisco, and I think a lot of people will stay out late, but it's also a Monday, so there's not much going on. So yeah, okay, breakfast, and then we'll check in when I get off the boat. Okay, I just would like to complain for a second. I only got off the ship because it was sunny and not raining. And then what happens when I get off the ship? Complete downpour for like 3 minutes. And I had this is what I'm wearing. I'm not prepared for the rain. I couldn't even, it was so hard. I had to take my glasses off when I got to the aquarium because I couldn't see anything and clean them. Well, it has been an interesting time getting off the ship. I only got off because it was nice out. I mean, it's a little chilly, but like, it was nice. And not even 5 minutes into my walk, it starts pouring down rain. And I was not prepared for that. So I should know. I lived here long enough, I should know. Bring a jacket if you get off in San Francisco. But I walked down to Fisherman's Wharf, and we're just doing all kinds of things today. I did some shopping, got what I needed, and I actually have never been to this part of Fisherman's Wharf. I've gone down to like Pier 39 and done all that many times, but I've never been down here. So we went and saw, meaning me, went to the antique coin-operated arcade and checked that out. If you've seen Princess Diaries, this is the arcade that they go to in that. So we saw that. I'm gonna go grab some food, I think, because I feel like I need some food. And then we may make our way over to Ghirardelli now that the sun is out and it's looking less like there's time or a chance of rain. So yeah, here's Fisherman's Wharf. So Fisherman's Wharf is different from Pier 39. Pier 39 is down that way, and this is Fisherman's Wharf. So there's some ferries that will take you over to Alcatraz. Alcatraz is right there. There is the arcade I was just at, some restaurants over here. So this is where we are gonna go grab some food. I love Boudin so much, and I'm so excited. So this really only took me probably like 15 minutes to walk to from the boat or from the ship. I forget what time I got off, but it was a very short walk other than the time that I had to wait out the rain and dry off a little bit. But very doable if you don't want to plan a tour and you just want to walk down here and get back on the ship. Super easy. Walking back to Pier 39, see Fisherman's Wharf right behind me. That clam chowder was exactly what I needed. It was so good. So we are walking back to Pier 39, and then we're gonna head back to the ship. I was gonna go up to Ghirardelli, but I've got Ghirardelli at home. I don't need to go all the way up to Ghirardelli Square. So join me on my walk. So this is Pier 39. It's a lot of just shops and restaurants, things like that. Hard Rock Cafe for anyone that is like me and collects Hard Rock things. Lots of places to get sourdough chowder bowls. Alcatraz gift shop. Lots of little rides and arcades down on this end. Here's a little map. of all of Pier 39. Let's see if we can see some sea life. Seems like there's a lot less sea lions than normal. Usually they're a lot louder than this, but it's a little too windy, so I am done being outside. I'm gonna head back to the ship, go to the spa, get in the hot tub. It's cold. Aquarium of the Bay is also right here, so if you're just wanting to check out the aquarium, it's also a very short walk from the port. You can see the Koningsdam, the Holland America, and then right behind that is what we're on, Discovery Princess. So you can see it's a really short walk to get here. Like literally probably 10 minutes. Very easy.